Miyamoto Musashi is a legendary samurai, famous for his unrivaled fighting technique, who won in 61 fights. This makes it possible to say with confidence that he was well-versed in self-discipline. A week before his death, he wrote a small work called Dokudo, which in translation means the path of lonely walking. In this work, Musashi laid out 21 principles that help lead a disciplined life. In this video, I will tell you about the first 5 principles from Dokudo Musashi. The first principle says, accept everything as it is. This means that you need to learn to see things as they are, without distortions and illusions. When we do not accept reality, we begin to get lost. These delusions prevent us from acting. As a result, life becomes more difficult and painful because our actions lead to failures. Success, however, requires a clear perception of the world, and a clear perception of the world begins with accepting reality. A disciplined person recognizes and accepts reality as it is, which allows him to work with it and not against it. The second principle sounds like this: do not look for pleasure for the sake of it yourself. Putting pleasure in the corner is one of the fastest ways to degradation. Fast and easy ways to pleasure often lead to superficial and harmful vices, such as unhealthy food, drugs, pornography, and pointless entertainment. What brings instant pleasure usually harms our health and well-being. On the contrary, things that require effort and can cause pain at the beginning, such as sports, study, or work, are useful in the long term. A disciplined person does not seek pleasure for their own sake, but strives for the activities that develop him. Such activities at the beginning can be painful, but in the end they bring deeper and longer satisfaction. The third principle says, under no circumstances do you rely on a partial feeling. If you have doubts and uncertainty, it is better not to make hasty decisions. It is important to continue to explore the situation and seek evidence until the feeling of doubt is dispersed. A disciplined person listens to his body and mind. They check their actions twice before making them, acting only when they are confident in the correctness of their decisions. Such people avoid hasty and unthought-out actions. The fourth principle says, think easily about yourself and deeply about the world. Constant thoughts about yourself are often useless and even harmful. Excessive self-analysis does not make us smarter, more loving, or more competent. On the contrary, it can lead to pride. The true path to wisdom, love, and competence lies through action in the real world. We better understand ourselves when we see the results of our actions and their influence on others. A disciplined person does not focus on himself, but thinks about the world and its impact on him. The fifth principle says, be detached from desires all your life. Buddha taught that attachment is the source of suffering. When we are attached to what we do not have, we suffer from shortcomings. And when we lose what we are used to, we suffer from losses. A disciplined person experiences desire and strives for something, but is not attached to these desires. If he does not receive what is desired, he accepts it. The absence of attachment reduces suffering and allows you to grow and develop.